There is a huge economic investment opportunity headed toward all of us in the next few years, and it's in the state of Florida. Bottom line, global warming is going faster and faster all the time. Okay, now I know a lot of people, especially live in the state of Florida, are global warming deniers. It's ridiculous. Ask any scientist you can get a hold of. Okay, I've been studying this for years. And the reason people deny it, the rich people deny it, is they don't want to pay what it costs to reduce the effects for their kids and grandkids. I think that's very sad, but that's why, at the bottom line. It's all about money at the end of the day. It's always about money with rich people, okay, good or bad or indifferent, but I'll get off of that for a second to go back to the investment opportunity. I've been banking money for 5 years for this because in the next few years, I think 5 to 10 years is a pretty conservative forecast. There will be no insurance companies left in the state of Florida. No one will be stupid enough to insure homes with mortgages on them when there's 25 or 50 or 60 or 70 hurricanes in a hurricane season over 6 months that are wiping the state out. The only people who will be there will be rich people that don't have mortgages and can afford to rebuild a home no matter how many times they're knocked down, and there are people like that. And savvy investors who swoop in and buy the houses at 20, 30 cents on the dollar and resell them to rich people. That's going to be what's left. I really believe this. No one has a crystal ball, including me. Don't take investment advice, like I always say, from anyone, including me. But it is something to consider because I read a lot of investment periodicals, pretty much every day. I keep up on these things. And when it comes to getting ahead of the curve, this is just something I would encourage you to put on your radar. If you're in Florida, consider getting the hell out of there, unless you're super rich and it doesn't matter how many times you got to rebuild your house. I sold all my properties. I used to own 5 properties there, and I don't have any more properties there, and this is one of the primary reasons. They're in trouble, and they're whistling past the graveyard like this is not going to happen. But if you want to look up, like NOAA, for example, the government agency, NOAA is short for National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, and they predict hurricanes are going to get worse and worse and worse because of global warming, et cetera, et cetera. So to put this in a bow, I would look at the state of Florida. Watch, if you haven't been doing this, watch the insurance companies continue to pull out after this season. Watch the hurricanes hit. Watch the storms get stronger. Why are they getting stronger faster? Because the water's getting warmer and warmer. Why? Because of global warming. Okay, but even if you don't believe in global warming, you should, okay? But there's undeniable evidence. But even if you don't, as an investor, okay, watch what happens. If people have mortgages, and most people in Florida have mortgages, okay, except they're very rich people, and you don't pay your homeowners insurance because instead of $200 a month, it's now $5,000 a month and you can't afford it, they're going to foreclose on your home. And then savvy investors are going to show up at the courthouse and they're going to buy those homes for 20 to 30 cents on the dollar, and they're going to get richer. That's what I'm saving money to do. I'm going to swoop in as well. And I recommend you do it too, because it's going to be the investment opportunity of a lifetime. Even though it's terrible to capitalize on a disaster like that, this has been coming for years and years, and people deny it, but it's something to put on your radar screen as a savvy investor. Think about it.